Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Marr now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Sean McKeon punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are. But what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, Mahomes finding his burner Hardman for the KC first. Mahomes now to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. Now Mahomes. But no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, 42 yards. And the Chiefs have cut it back within a score.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
They'll look to throw. Out to his left. And he will get into the end zone, and a 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Prescott yet again. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. A dump off to Elliott. No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And the outfield incomplete. Now number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown. When you throw an out, So many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. On play action, Prescott. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 19. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play. Didn't it?
For a gain of 7. And that's going to lead to a third and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, it's Prescott. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. So a big one coming now for Brett Maher. The kick by Maher is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Micah Parsons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Mahomes. Finding Kelsey.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Mahomes.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Mahomes will throw.
Catch is made by Hardman. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes.
Dancing to his left. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Mahomes to throw it.
And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Mahomes.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
So they got their touchdown, now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick.
And all the Chiefs have it. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes. On a huge mistake late. It's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys...
What you doing, man? Game over.
Sum up this football game.
GG's.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now Prescott.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Based on the throw we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Prescott here to throw.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Here's Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Prescott to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
One final try from Mahomes. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.
Good game, man.
And the ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And then on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield. One final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered a loss.
Yeah, you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play. Getting it in midfield gave them that opportunity.